Hi guys, and welcome to this week's Tea of the Week, where we look into events that may or may not come towards each of the zodiac in the upcoming week, which is between June 7th to June 13th. My hair is really having a go right now. Alright, so I will look the way I look, okay? Yes, welcome. As I said, we look into the upcoming week, and we're using tea leaves and we're clarifying with tarot. As always, these are general readings. Take what resonate, leave behind rest. Never ever force it to fit. If it doesn't, I will place timestamps below, going from Aries to Pisces, and then there's enormous personal for those who didn't, for those who feel it, right? At the end of it. As I said, we're using tea leaves, clarifying with tarot, and I'm using the Mop Tarot today, which is a German deck. I believe it's coming out in English as well. It's amazing, an amazing deck. I change decks or shift decks as I feel pulled towards it, and I was kind of wondering, when will I feel pulled towards the mops again, because I love it, but I gotta feel it before I'm drawn towards it. So it's the mop deck. It's a little bit slow to shuffle, but it's an extremely efficient shuffle, so now you know that. Let's get to it. Yes, and it's an iced tea today because it's June, it's warm. Starting with Aries. As always, please be patient with me. Pretty much everything that I do, you gotta be patient. Yes. Show me the Aries. June 7. And I may occasionally speak Danish, so now you know that. 7. juni. Aries, June. So what justice coming back to haunt us again, is it? Well, let's see. June. Two more. Aries. The Ten of Wands. Sorry, I'm looking at it and I'm already being thrown into it. I'm going to leave it here because primary is the tea leaf, but as I said, tarot is also here. Show me Aries for the upcoming week here. We have far away friend looking, a dog who's far away thinking of you. We have this dog here. That was also what I got with this. All right, I'm going to explain it to you in a minute. It's a way that someone is like, you know, when someone shifts their head and they're looking at something. It's supposed to be, you know, normally we associate the Ten of Wands as being like a tiresome energy, but there's something, it's not really, I didn't really get the tired energy. It's more like, that's what I got. Let's see what else we get. We get a bear, danger, especially in money matters. We have a woman. And we have a well. Something almost fell out over the tip of the table here. What do you call it when you just slipped over? Right, so we have dog far away. A distant friend is thinking of you. A bear, danger, especially in money matters. A woman, dealings with a woman. And a well, family wishes coming true. I am going to dive into all of these energies right now, Aries, in case you didn't know. This distant friend thinking of you really stands out to me. It's like all the other energies, like, who cares? This is where I'm at. Okay. 10 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, and the 2 of Wands. And we have the 8 of Pentacles over there. Alright, this is very, 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 very interesting. Right, first and foremost, when it comes to that in terms of the money matter, right? There's something here about a teamwork. So this week here, there may be a woman that you're going to collaborate with. Could be a friend here. Is this a separate story, or do they come together? I'm gonna do a little special here for you in a minute. Aries, first and foremost, yes, there is something here where there's a friend that someone who's far away from you. Could actually be that, right, for some of you it could be that you're collaborating with someone who is at a distance from you. This would then most likely be a woman, but I still get that there's a contract with a woman. A contract that will have a particular significance this week here. And it will require someone here going back to the drawing board. It may be that the contract here is being redrawn. But it's a good thing, because I do see, like, you know, if it is something here with the family which is coming through, it has to do with something for the benefit of all coming, right? It's a wish that comes, but it's not just because it's you wanting it. It's participating in. It's like having responsibility for your family, for if you're in a company, right? The company, for the collective, basically, it's that of like, let's say you hiring a contractor to do work on the house because it would benefit the family. You know, it may be that you have to then give out a few money, but it's for the benefit of the family. Let's say that you to get better indoor climate for your children or something like that. But there's something here about going back to the drawing board, making plans towards the future. Now, this distant friend, and there's another story playing out. I don't even have a clarifying deck here with me. I didn't expect this. Let's see. Alright, so Aries, for some reason or another, there's something here that's come to an end, possibly with a friend, where it's been heavy here. Absolutely. So if you had conflict with someone, I'm seeing that coming, that there's an energy here related to someone. You may not, yes, you are at a distance from it, I cannot stress it enough, but you might have been through some challenges together. You could have been arguing together. That energy is affecting you this week here for some reason or another. Yeah. And then we have this other situation with a woman with a contract. It could, yeah. I really get that being work related, but of course it could be there is this very earthy woman. It could be an earth sign, doesn't really matter, but there's really this energy here about making plans, possibly engaging with a contract. It has to do with teamwork. It has to do with there being more here as well, right? It's like people working together. It's not just 1-2 people. It's like it's a real teammate. But you may have a certain responsibility here. You may be a team leader, and you're being, yeah, you may find yourself this week here going back to drawing board to do, you know, to do one-on-one planning, right? You're in a teamwork here. You're working in a big group. You may be a little annoyed sometimes, but you're being challenged, right? It's this very mundane reading. But this friend here, that's interesting. I don't know, there's another energy that's at a distance from you. Someone who's very reliant on themselves. It could actually be the same person, you know. Or maybe it's because this is an energy that somewhere down the line, maybe there's a person in your life who you remember as being very solid, right? The two of you will have had a history together, and I see that, yeah, for some of you actually, there's this woman who, I really like this woman's energy, let me tell you this. She's very practical, meaning that she's very solid, she's very grounded. And this woman, I can explain it, it's like she has this, maybe she's a mother or someone, or a tutor somewhere down the line. It's like you were taught, you learned something here, and like you know, you remember, you listen to this woman's advice or whatever you were taught from that. This is very interesting. It's either because this woman is there but she's far away, you're talking over Teams or Skype or whatever, or it's because you're remembering what happened. But then again, it's also your friend that's thinking of you, right? So maybe this person here who's thinking of you, and you will feel their energies. That was interesting. Let's see what we have for Taurus. Normally, Aries, you're straightforward. You were a little complicated this time. So what do we have for the Taurus. Show me Taurus. Show me the Taurus. Show me the Taurus. For Aries, sometimes for some Aries, it's about doing business over Teams or something like that. All right, let's see. Show me the Taurus. What do we have for the Taurus? We are on the Taurus now. Taurus. And we have der Gericht, blah, blah, blah. It's justice in German, and I can't speak German. I was, I chose French in school, so I've been surrounded by German all my entire life, and I have always failed at it. I think the closest we got was Scheißkatze. That's very practical. Whenever you go to German, all you have to say is Scheißkatze. Alright, let's see. What do we have for the Taurus? We have Tank Yacht. No, not Tank Yacht. Tank Heart. Tank Heart. It's basically celebration, fun, and excitement. We have a knot, unsuccessful plans. And then we have a broken ring. Great. And we have a club. That is interesting. Celebration, unsuccessful plan, parting ways in romance or business, and someone will try to make you do things against your will. And then we have Justice, and we have Queen of Swords, we have Ten of Wands, and we have the Moon. All right, let's go into it. So this may have to do with a party. Right, before we go all crazy and say, oh, it's the end of the world, it may have to do with a party where things are not gonna pan out as you expect, right? Celebration fun is the Tank card with the Justice. Honestly, the first story I get here, very straightforward. I can say this and then the reading is done. Maybe this week here you will find that someone here is trying to convince you to do something here that you don't want to do. Like, do you know that when someone trying to make underhanded compliments or whatever gestures to try and make you go to a party you don't want to go to? It's like, oh my God, you're so boring. Oh my God, you're getting old. I don't know, whatever people say. You tend to experience this when you are in your, it tends to be, when you're in your late 20s or mid 20s, or whenever you're going through, when you go through that transition where you go from partying all the time, or you go out. That period in life where you didn't get hangovers, can we say like that? Remember those days when you didn't get hangovers, when it was actually possible to have an all-nighter and then go to work and school, and then age, right? Body, time catches up with you and you get hungover, and it's not possible anymore. And also you have other responsibilities in life. There tends to be a transition somewhere in life. It happens in other cases as well, but that's the one I just remember to begin with here, that where you will find the situation occurring where someone is saying, but you're so boring, you don't want to come out. It's like, no. It can also happen when it is that you go from being single and then you find yourself in a relationship and you don't go out. You have other priorities, right? But celebration fun with the Justice, I see, and the Queen of Swords. Honestly, I see you being in a Queen of Sword mode this week here, which is, I don't want to deal with bullshit. I don't want to deal with bullshit. And I really get that you're telling someone this week that you don't want to participate, because it's about doing the right thing. For some of you, it's this, You may be breaking, or you, yeah, yes, I really get that you're kind of breaking up. As I said here with the broken ring, you're parting ways. But it's following a time where things have been very heavy, right? It's the end of a road, and the Queen of Swords here is saying, you know what? It's time to not deal with this knot. Or it's time to unbreak the knot here. Right, it's time to untie the knot. But then with the club and the moon, someone, as I said, will probably try to communicate in a way where it's, or act in a way where it's just, I personally would say it's disrespectful. Because it is trying to make you do something you don't want to do, and possibly through small statements like, oh, you're so boring, or you don't know what it is that you want. I know what you want. Sometimes people know that they are, so there's a device. People can do this when they're insecure in themselves. They don't have to be toxic, they don't have to be bad people. But people can try, people don't like change. In general, most people don't like change. So they will try to keep things in a status quo, and they can make these statements. Alright, most of us are guilty of having done it. Because we don't want to lose our best friend that we go out with because they are in a relationship or something like that. But it's not okay, right? If they are decent people, they will come around and they will realize that, they want to be happy for you. Celebration, fun and enjoyment there. Yeah, but I still see you going out, by the way. Yes, but I also still see this. It's a friend. It's a friend coming with an invitation, but I still also get, I swear to God, Taurus, some of you may have a person in your life that's very sneaky. Can I say it like that? They're very, very sneaky. Look out for that. They come with these small intervention and all of that. I don't know. You do what you want to do, but I really like that the justice is here. Maybe you should check out the justice reading I did. So even though these energies looked a bit like, oh my god, it's the end, I don't get it. We also had Ace of Cups, by the way, underneath the deck. Ace of Cups and Eight of Cups and Rita de Rute. You just want something better, right? Things are changing for you here. And that may come as a shock to someone else, right? It's not. So despite the cards showing, oh my god, it's bad. No, it's not. It's Taurus saying, I kind of grown up. I can't go out and drink tequila with you all the time now. I have a job, I have bills to pay, I have a relationship, I have children, or, whatever is in your case. So now we're on to Gemini. Show me the Gemini. I need to go and fill up my cup. I'm out of iced tea, but I have grape juice. Gemini. Gemini. Nine of Cups. Look at that little pop. Isn't that a sexy pop sitting there? That's saying, look at this. Look at this little... Every time I look at this, you know what it's wearing? I don't know what it's called in English, but it's that, you put them on and then you put on a leash. My dog, whenever he sees he's getting his on, he runs away. And if a certain someone forgets to take it off him when he comes home, he walks around looking like Onslow. If any of you ever saw that show, it's from England. There's a character named Onslow who walked around in a white trash shirt. All right, what do we have for Gemini? We have a tiger doing something risky, taking a chance, buying a shirt you didn't expect. It may be a risky shirt. We have here a bull. Do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. Beetle. Some of you is like really, when you buy a garment or something that makes you stand out and people are like, oh my god, can you really wear that? And you're like, bitch, yes I can. If it's the right setting, I know, all right. And then we have a camel. Preserve and you will overcome problems. Tiger, bull, beetle, camel, right? So we are all the zoo going here. Doing something risky, taking a chance. Do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude, good fortune, and persevere, and you will overcome problems. Some of you Geminis, what is at stake here is truly that of you making a statement, you know, statement dress, statement dance, statement something, statement nails. I just took mine off, but you know, but let's say I went and when I got them and I got like tiger, right? One's a tiger, one's a bull, one's a beetle, one's a camel, and someone will say, do you really think that that will go together? And you're like, yes. Automatically being thrown back because I actually have shorts on. I have a tattoo on my thigh. When I got that, back then, not a lot of women had tattoos on their thighs. It was also very big. Let's see, no, where is it? See, that's the thing about tattoos. You forget where you have them. Right. It is actually rather big. It takes up a lot of my thigh, right? And when I got it, I came back to... I went there and got a loan, went back to the hotel with the people I was with. No one told me it was a pretty tattoo. All they said were, oh my god, you got it on your thigh. It's so big. And actually one of them is a tiger. There's actually a tiger here. There's a tiger there. That's a tiger. That's immediately what I'm remembering when I look at these energies. Like when you do something and they're like, are you sure? Oh my god, you shouldn't have done that. It's like, bitch, please. And you know what? Went home to quality people. No one everyone was like, oh, you know, it's you. And now it's all compliments. Took a few years. No, it didn't. Just need to be with quality people. And apparently nowadays, it's nothing because there are tattoos everywhere, right? Women have the thigh tattoos. Everyone has it. Oops, it's everywhere. But it's that kind of an energy. So we have the Nine of Cups, we have the Hanged Man, and we have Knight of Sausage, and we have the Hermit, and we have Justice underneath here as well, and Twin. This is something that you really want to do. Whatever it is, it doesn't have to be a tattoo, but you know, or dress. It can be a path in life. It's just really something you want to do, taking a chance. But with this bull here and the Hanged Man, as I said, there may be, it's really this, it's the same energy. Maybe with, you can just take my tattoo story and throw it into this here. It's not because it is a tattoo, but it's the same here, right? With also with the Hanged Man, which is that of your surroundings here putting you into a position where it's like you should probably wait. There is something here where you don't have a choice, right? You can't control your environment. But you can look at things a different way. But that chance you want to take, is you may be doing something really, really bold, which is waiting but not giving up, not falling into any kind of victim mentality thing. For instance, let's say with the tattoo there, and I go, oh my god, yes, it was the stupidest thing I ever done. I ruined my life. Like, no, I like it. You may not. I like it. And I thought about it for a very long time, and when I went there, I didn't expect it. No, I didn't expect it to turn out like that big. I didn't. But in conversation with the artist who did it, because he was a tattoo artist, not a fabrication, he was an artist. He gave his experience and opinions on it, and I followed his advice, and he was absolutely right. It had to be this size, and that was a good place, because I didn't want it on my own. So, you know, there is this, you know, here with it being that looking at things from a different perspective, but not giving up. We have Rita Wurst, which is writer of it is Knight of Pentacle. God damn, yeah, I was about to say slow, and I'm really slow. I done right. I'm on the third sign, and I'm half an hour in. It's insane. You are on the right path. Your fortune will come. It may come a little slow, but it is here. Persevere, and you will overcome problems. With the Hermit here, you are on the right path. Yes, there is an energy here of sometimes, you know, feeling sometimes alone with what it is that you're doing. But your path, it is your path, and you're becoming more and more enlightened. and I see you want to do something risky, and you may not this week be throwing it out on there, but it's here. I mean, the energy here, you whatever it is that you're doing, it's good. I like it. You are on the right path. You may not see it right now. You may not feel it. I get that you're feeling it. And yes, there will be people who have an opinion on it, but they will always be there, all right? You can't satisfy everyone. That's just how it is. So now we are on Cancer. This is going to take forever. Show me the Cancerian. I'm just sitting here. Oh shit, what about when I have to upload? It's going to take 5 hours to upload the longer it is. Dang it. Alright, what do we have for the Cancerian? Cancer, you get the 8 of Swords. How lovely. And we have a star. Guaranteed success. Of course, you guarantee success and you get into your head. How can I really say typical? Then we have a dog. Protection from a powerful friend. Lion, it's time to act. Clouds and an older woman. Temporary problems with an older woman. Oh, sweetheart. I will try and do this short because I'm running out of time here. I took too long with the other sides. 8 of Swords, guarantees success. 9 of Pentacles, protection from a powerful friend. Time to act. Alright, something here this week. It's time. That's really what I get. It's time. You may be getting a communication here. Intuitively, you know it. Something. I don't know what it is, but all I get is that you know it. You know it in your gut. Something. That something, for me, is very fluffy. And it's okay for it to be fluffy because apparently you know it. There is a sadness here. Right. You do have sadness. There's something here about looking to the past, probably something a little bit regret, a little bit, should I have done it differently? Should I have this and that? You have a friend here who is very independent, very strong. Very, 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 very strong. And I get that your friend here who is there to protect, or you two, you have a very good relation together. You work good together. Your friend here is protective of you, and vice versa, by the way. But this is a very good, it's a good relationship between you and this person, whoever they are, because you support each other, and I like seeing that. This is how people, the quality people, this is quality people, right? That's what they do. They are there for each other through thick and through thin, but without it becoming, nothing martyr. It's that when you look at your friend here and you see them. They're sad. They risk going into a hole, into a pit, and then you go back. You help them pull up, but only to the extent that they want to participate, right? Because otherwise you drown yourself in it. But you then, the one who's being pulled up, also recognize it and saying, yes, all right, I have to do the best I can. As I said, do by choice. You by choice also want to participate the best you can, right? Knowing that, all right, I'm gonna walk a little slower behind you because I'm a little challenged right now, but I'm not giving up. And then you have this friend that's like, all right, I see you not giving up. I see that you're walking a little slow. I'm gonna be here with you. And then eventually, sometimes we shift. Where it's your friend that's a little down and up. That's quality people. That's what we do. But in this case, it's more of a, it could be that, but it's definitely that of, your friend here saying, you know what? It's okay. It's okay. It's also okay to be sad sometimes, but it's time to act. Right? Don't blame. Don't feel guilt. Don't fucking shame yourself. Shame yourself. Guaranteed success. You have guaranteed success in something, but sometimes you get into your head here. You don't want to see it. You're like, I don't know. I don't know if this can be done. And you have this friend here saying it can be done. Temporary problems dealing with an older woman. 2 of Pentacles. It might have to. Yeah, it may have to do with one particular woman. Your energies will be shifting. Or shifting, there's a choice. You have a lot of things on your plate here this week, right? And that's what I get, that sometimes you will feel as though, I don't know if I can do it. And then you have this friend saying, yes, you can. You absolutely can. You are strong, you're badass. Any kind of situation that you're going through right now, it's temporary. If there are dealings here, yeah, I honestly, I also get there's something here about this woman. What's this woman? Yeah, some of you will also probably have challenges that you have a woman here in your life that may want. Yeah, I don't know if this could be your friend or someone else, but there's someone here that may want to. Alright, first and foremost, I get as though you have a woman here that. If this is this woman, right, that's capable of, seeing other opportunities, trying to get things to trying to make you look at different things in a different perspective, but more in terms of, how can I say, all right, yeah, look at things in a different perspective. But there is also this situation here where something with a woman is being. You may not have time to prioritize it. Could be a mom, could be, I don't know, just a woman here, right? You may not have the time to prioritize it right now. That could be a little bit of a temporary problem. It's just, it's because you have other things to take care of. But I don't know, what's up with that situation? That front. It may be that you have someone in your life who you thought was a friend, but who's not a friend. I really get that this may have something to do with the past. A friend who you have given a lot of yourself to, you've been very, typical, kind and all of that. Something here is gonna strike you. I just get something here about a woman that causes temporary problems is also coming into this situation this week, and then suddenly you're gonna feel still you have a lot of things on your plate. But in all cases, you will have a guaranteed success this week, so that's good. In your solutions, any problems you run into, they're temporary. Especially with this friend who's probably not a friend after all. So now we are going on to Leo. I don't think I'm going to be able to upload this today. It's going to be too long. Alright, let's see. What do we have for the Leo? What do we have for the Leo? What do we have for the Leo? Leo, and we have the Queen of Cups underneath the deck. Show me the Leo. We have a boat. The boat is here. I'm on a boat. Money, a property through an inheritance, winning, or a windfall. Someone is someone is trying to come between you and something you want. The boat. A rainbow. And a basket. I just threw a joke at you here that only my friend and I we know, and I'm not going to share it with you. It's just something with a boat, all right? It's some people have dad jokes, we have boat jokes. All right, boat, money, property, or inheritance, blah blah, coming, which someone will try to come between you and a friend or something you want. The boat. Rainbow, the most difficult part of a situation is over. Basket, recognition, reward for merit. The boat is everywhere. Alright, I have to stop. There's the boat. Queen, Hierophant, Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is there, Ace of Pentacles is there. 2 aces, new beginning. Boom. For some of you, it's a boat. Alright, it's a boat. No. God damn it. Queen of Cups, but come on, everything here screams beach. It screams beach, boat. I cannot. It's going to the beach, alright. And then Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, Hierophant, and the Ace of Pentacles. Recognition. Right, good news is a brand new beginning here in everything. It's coming here. It's like on, it's here. You're being recognized for something here, and it comes with money, it comes with stability. It's like a new job, basically. But mostly it's like a gateway, right? Doesn't have to be a new job, project. It's just amazing energy here, right? Something that leaves you into planning. You need to plan a bit here, because I really get that there's money at the end of the tunnel here. You see that little dog sitting there in the gateway, meaning that it is a gateway. It's something you can take to the bank here. But it's not like the end goal, because it's like a recognition, and that's amazing. I am seeing here a little bit of a battle between water and fire. And what do I mean by that? Is that, I assume it is Queen of Cups. For some of you, it's a person. Oh, it comes with a person. It's a boat. Alright, literally it's a boat. But as we all know, those of us who love boats, boats are women. Unless you decide to name them after a man, but most of the time we name them after women. Oh, sorry, there's something on the screen. Boats have personalities, they come with a name. And that's why it could be a boat. This Queen of Cups has suddenly magically turned into a boat. Alright, I have to stop. I can't get anything else from it. But there is, as I said, by water and fire, is that I see this I see a conflict or a debate occurring where someone wants to go to the beach, right? Something that's that, where you want to that's something that's far more emotional in nature. That's where we have this recognition that comes with this new beginning. It's far more creative. It comes from it's not about, even if there was a situation that would come with money here, it's not that which matters. What matters here is that of following the heart, of being present in the moment, of being kind, of being caring. And then of course it's like you following your intuition and all of that, and being kind, then money comes. Then there's someone else here, another energy, probably attached to a person, that's more about, let's do this thing quickly. And I have here that that which will bring money or stability and all that is actually being a little bit flowy. That's the water energy, that's the boat, all right? That's the beach, that's the, it's really difficult. I can't put it into words because I can only sense it. It's like it's like flow. Yeah, let's go with the flow, meaning that let's have things progress naturally. And then I do have this challenge, because there's a tension of someone wanting it to happen very like this. But the most difficult part of a situation is over. The battle has been won. But I get as though someone here may not want to. Yeah, that's the fire energy, right? Comes with this queen here. Someone will not give up. They want to still take charge. Could be another Leo. It's like a water sign battling a Leo, or water battling fire. Alright, I'm gonna leave this reading because now it's getting complicated. Is someone here breaking away from a family? Is that it? In all cases, Leo, I get as though there's a higher power intervening here, in a sense that if you have been through some sort of a challenge, you will be recognized formally. New beginning here. New path. Walking away from something that's not really beneficial is a brand new beginning. It will lead you amazing places. There's someone here that will be trying to block your road here, right? Maybe it's the same, similar as I got with, was it Aries or Taurus? Some people just don't like other people changing, so they will try and keep them stuck. That is not your problem. Well, it is your problem if this you're the target, right? So, but now you know that. Let's move on here to Virgo. Show me the Virgo. Show me the Virgo. That is probably the most abstract reading. Sometimes that happens. Show me the Virgo. Show me the Virgo, 7. til den 13. Virgo, 7. til den 13. Virgo, you get the devil. Aren't you just lucky? We have here a dog, protection from a powerful friend. Well, maybe if they're Capricorn, maybe you are extremely lucky. Let's see. We have here a tent, temporary situation. We have an egg, a success assured with good plans and hard work. Sounds like happy. And we have a fox, shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. Screams Capricorn. But let's see. I said here complimenting the Capricorn energy, well knowing that it's bloody toxic when it happens. Occasionally. Anyway, we're on Virgo. Devil. It's this devil that got it, alright? It's because the devil was there. Perdona. Devil, 5 of Wands, 9 of Wands, and that true, which is the friend, as I said, but also with a King of Swords. Okay, let's get to it. Protection from a powerful friend, and it comes with the Capricorn energy, the devil. Right, so let's say that you... Right, let's just say... God damn it. I see here you being in a temporary situation of tension, of conflict, somewhat. But not... It's not... it's more like a petty arguments. It's tension, it's jealousy, it's strife, it's thankfully temporary. And you see here, you see this doggy standing standing protected inside this gate here. That's what I get. All of those walls around you. I will call them the Capricorn walls. I know you're Virgo and you don't have to deal with a Capricorn whatsoever, but I'm really getting a strong energy of the Capricorn energy when it is good. And when it is good, right? When the devil energy is good. Remember, the person doesn't have to be a fucking Capricorn. When the Capricorn energy is good, it is then you have, when it comes in the form of a friend, someone who will give a rat's ass. Well, they will give a rat's ass what other people say about you, right? So let's say that you have a friend, or you have, let's say you're in a situation where there are 2 friends. You have someone who's out to get you, and they will they know the way to get to you is through, let's say this is your partner, right? You have a partner who's, in this case, has this Capricorn energy. They don't have to be a Capricorn. They don't need to have Capricorn in that chart, but they're just embodying the energy when it's good. And that's your partner. Then you have another person that wants to come in between the two of you, and they will go to your partner with the Capricorn energy and trash talk. Then what I mean by the Capricorn energy is that with the devil here, they can listen, and they can just look at the other person and say, I don't give a fuck. Because that's what the devil here is. It's about laughing at power. It's about saying, I don't give a shit what you say. You can trash talk. I'm not easily influenced. Incredibly stubborn to, it's like, I eat shit like you for breakfast. That's one of the reasons why the Capricorns also get a bad reputation for being cold and hard. Very, very hard, because that is a very hard energy. It's not giving a fuck, and that's a good protection to have. As I said, everyone can be in this energy. But that's really what I get here. A temporary situation with strife, and you may have someone here on your side who doesn't give a shit. They don't give a shit. And that's where I get these walls here, and that you're protected. Right? Success is assured with good plans and hard work. I really get as though you may have situations this week where you feel as though, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm tired. But you know what, Virgo, this is similar to the Cancerian energy, who also got this protection from my powerful friend. Is that then that's where I see you have this powerful friend. They are very smart. They have a King of Swords energy. Very, very smart. They speak truth. They are not easily corrupted by emotions. They're not corrupted by emotions. Maybe I really get this person that you may have a friend here in your life. They scream Capricorn. They don't have to be a Capricorn, but I get the energy here of terrifying. If you don't, it's difficult. It's a difficult thing to explain. It is a person who may scare other people because they are that hard. They are not narcissistic or anything, but they know how to spot them. Like say they are so hard because they see shit when they recognize shit when they see it, and they are not influenced by it. That is what makes this your powerful friend. They know darkness when they see it. They are very clever. Right. And I really get as though someone here, they will see if someone else comes into your life, or if you're dealing with someone else that has a tendency to try and trick you and play mind games with you. This friend here, they see shit. And they, yeah. It's just, I don't know, their energies are here of being like a solid rock, and I really get that's nice for you here, because you're in this Nine of Wands energy. It's not because you're very strong as well, but no man's an island. It's always nice that when we are going through something very, very challenging, or someone here tries to beat us out of it, it's nice to know that we at least have one person on our side, right? It's nice. Be they a parent or friend, it's just whenever someone say, if we have someone trying to tell us what we're not, we have some place to go, and someone who knows us, and they are like, but they don't know you. They don't know you. They're just trying to tell you shit. Right? Because I see here that you're manifesting your way forward. And there are plans that you're making. And then we have this someone, there we have this bad friend that may try and come in and just create drama sometimes. You will have success here because you're smart. But it requires planning, right? And that's it. It's not going to come like this. It will require hard work from you. And that's where I sometimes feel as though you can be a little bit tired and saying, I don't I'm not sure I want to continue doing this. I'm tired. And then you have someone that's like, you can. You can and you will. And then you will do it. Right? And as I said, they don't have to be a fucking Capricorn. It's just there's someone here around you that has the capacity to recognize bullshit when they see it. And that's a fucking gift nowadays. So we are on to Libra. Show me the Libra. Libra, right, you get a very special card at the end, at the bottom of the deck here, which is the Friend. There are two additional cards in this deck, but you get the Friend. The Friend. And Two of Pentacles, of course. Which is interesting. Let's see what we get with the Friend. Now let's see what we get for Libra. Show me Libra. Show me Libra. We have Money Path. A path of money is waiting for you to find it. A rose. Romance is in the air. We have advice from a friend, and we have new creative ideas, new adventures, a fresh start. Can you hear me? Right. All right. The Friend, also with the Two of Pentacles, right? Money path is waiting for you to find it. Very important what is said here, that a money path is waiting for you to find it. If you can see it. It's waiting for you to find it. I will repeat that one more time. It's waiting for you to find it. It's not going to fall into your lap. It may come in form of a friend. No, with the Two of Pentacles here, that's also a choice you have to make. There may be a friend who you, all right, for those of you who have a friends with benefits situation that's draining you, you may have a choice to make here regarding your own security, right? Is it wasting time on some, this is just for those of you who are dealing with it, right? Who are dealing with that friends with benefits that is just a waste of fucking time. Then the choice here is to say, is that really what you have? Is that really worth it? Because I see romance being put on hold here. With the Hanged Man, with romance is in the air, the Hanged Man, of course it could be that you're dealing with a Pisces. I'm not going to comment on that one, because the first thing that fell into my mind was, yeah, but then we know it's going to be put on hold. Sorry, that was mean to Pisces. But it was just, you know, it's talking about, you know, on, off, unreliable. That's so mean to Pisces, I'm sorry. But, you know, romance may not be the biggest thing in your life this week here, right? Romance is in the air, and then the Hanged Man is here to say, yeah. Also with the Two of Pentacles, it's like, yeah, you know what, maybe I'm more focused on my money, on my career. That's what I get here. We have advice from a friend with the Four of Pentacles. Maybe you will hear from a friend telling you that maybe it's time to stop giving in, like what I just said there. It's like maybe it's time to kind of hold on to your resources, to close down a little bit here, to stop wasting. Maybe it even have to do with you know, money being all over the place here, meaning that, you know, you're giving too much. I just see an advice from a friend here related to kind of hold back on your resources, possibly time, looking at things in relation to a particular romantic situation, looking at it differently perhaps, seeing if there are other options out there, especially if you're dealing with someone here who is, again, for those of you in a friends with benefits situation where someone here is ghosting you, they're not even talking to you, and you're wasting, I mean, it gets into your head and you can't even focus on your career, on your own sense of stability. And all you think about is that this love situation is on hold, and yeah, what about your life? What about your path? I'm seeing you, for those of you who are in that situation, that will be a theme. For those of you where it's just you're doing fine, then romance may be not that much a big of a priority here, right? Because I see you being focused here on making sure that you invest correctly. New creative ideas, new adventures, a new fresh start. With the Capricorn energy, I keep calling this Capricorn energy today, the devil. It may be because this has to do with your 10th house. A Capricorn rules the 10th house, that is career. Sorry, I got a bit thrown into it. What I get here is that you may actually get some kind of a new idea, and you're gonna throw yourself into it. You're gonna be very, very hyper focused. For some of you Libra, where love is not even for those of you Libra who are not in a ghosting situation or something like that, what will happen here is that you're gonna get some kind of a new idea here that will lead you towards a money path, and you're gonna go all hyper focused, and no one's going to be able to reach you this week here. It may be, yeah, something that a friend says here. Regarding, again, resources, how to invest. In all cases, some of you Libras, you're going to be really, really productive this week here. And if you then are in a relationship, your partner may find it difficult to reach you because you're working. It's because you got this spark, all right? Yeah, I still get that you do, still get this friend here. It's about, yes, holding on, looking towards new directions. And I do see some of you're actually going to find yourself this week in a debate, can I sort of say like that? Debate with someone here. Just when you're about to throw yourself into something, you will find yourself talking with someone, and they will question the way that you're doing it, and you will get a little bit annoyed, and you will go back to the drawing board, and you will take quick action again. That's going to be said no to, and then you will get a little sad, and things will be thrown up into the air. You will get a new idea. You will really fight for yourself. This week, this is almost like, you know, you get a new idea, a lot of planning, a lot of, you know, fire energy regarding your career, your path here. It's going to go a little bit back and forth. For those of you where you are in a love situation that's not really you're trying to get out of it, I hope that this thing going on in your career will help you shift your attention from it, right? That is not, that this productive energy is not about you trying to get someone back, but you know, that is what it is. I do see at least a friend here trying to redirect your attention towards your career or towards your own security. And that showed up as a very funny energy. I really liked that, because it was like being in a negotiation room, like, is this it? No, it's not it. Well, then that's it. That's it. It was a nice debate, right? It was a nice negotiation in terms of path, right? It's teamwork, but teamwork in a way where it's about you finding your path, right? It's your project. It was your project. But the way of dealing, the way of going forward with it. There was a debate, and I like that. That's how a lot of growth comes from those debates, right? But it was still your project. I like that. So now we are on to Scorpio. Scorpio and the 10 of Pentacles underneath. What do we have for the Scorpios? We have a broken bridge, unsuccessful outcome to a problem. We have a Tower, solid foundation. You will have success with effort. We have a Reef, sorrow over a loss. And we have Eagle, triumph over obstacles. I always love it when they come off this complicated. Broken bridge as the first card out. Unsuccessful outcome to a problem. It comes with the 10 of Pentacles. Tower, solid foundation. Remember, this tower is not the same as tower in tarot. This is a tower tarot. No, this is solid foundation. It's building up a tower that has that will, you know, if you place in effort, if you give effort, you will have success. It's basically that of building a tower of a place you can live in. But all right, let's see. Reef, which is sorrow over a loss. Comes with the 9 of Swords. And we have Eagle, triumph over trouble and obstacles, comes with the Sun. So as you can see, this is a week that's a little bit up and down. Whoopsie. Well, hello there, we're back again. We have the Hersker. Hersker. I don't know how you pronounce it in German, but I have to say it in Danish. It's Hersker. Der Hersker. It's the Emperor, alright guys? It's the Emperor, and he's wearing a little necklace. Sorry, I'm diving into it. I'm looking at all of these mountains. Something about mountains are haunting me these days. It's insane. But I knew it was coming. Unsuccessful outcome to a problem, 10 of Pentacles. Right, so this is the loss of a family dynamic, most likely. And then we have Death and we have 3 of Swords. There's not much to say. You're happy. There's something that you really wanted, not really happening here. It's a long-term goal. It's something, yeah, it had long-term in it, right? A success or idea of success. I see that you're sad. I mean, look at these. This is, you may this week here experience these energies, which is a sadness, okay? There's not much to say of it. And I'm sorry. There was a bridge. This has to do with another person. You were trying to build up something. It's not, doesn't even have to be another person. It could be entire, you know, family dynamics. Like you trying to plan a summer holiday. You basically, yeah, trying to sell it, and nobody's buying it. No one's working with you on it. So I see that change happening here, right? And that could be, for some of you, that could also be an ending of a sort. you're the one here that is with the Emperor underneath here. You're trying to take charge, or you are taking charge. That's the thing, you are taking charge. And the good thing is that you do have other options available to you. The thing is, something here needs to happen for it to become clear to you. And what do I mean by that? There's a bridge here, something that's not built. It basically is the tower, even though it's not here, but we have this energy here of, it's not the tower in tarot, but the energy of the tower is here in a mild form, meaning that there's a realization that's meant to to happen here, where you will see that this is not the right direction. Let's say like that. It doesn't have to be like a life-altering event. It may be, as I said, a summer holiday. You want to go to Costa Rica and then you want to go to Puerto Rico. Finding common ground, right? So, yeah. You will be a little sad, though. Because you were willing to put in effort here, but the good thing is that you do have other options. It's just, the thing is, you gotta make a decision, Scorpio, this week. You will find that if you do not follow through with something, it's not going to build up. And also that if you need other people to follow through with you, to come to work with you, right? You can't build up entire Rome on your own. I really get that may be an energy that you're dealing with here. But triumph over troubles, obstacles with the sun. This will be hopefully a minor energy, and then things will become clear and you're going to be happy. So not everything is bad this week. There's happiness here for you. But it does come with this realization, is all I can say. There is this realization of, yes, I have options. But what do I really want? For some of you, it's like having a bridge break. It's burning because it's gotta burn. I mean, it's almost like maybe you had this plan of building a bridge, but you know what? When you will probably come to realize that which was on the other side was probably not in your best interest. It can't even focus. But yeah, I don't know. But you know, what did it? Yeah, as you can see, does this look like a bridge you want to cross? Oh, I like this. What do you always get? You may have a Capricorn coming your way, and I know some Scorpios will say, "Fuck no." Sun, Eight of Wands, Devil, and Ace of Cups. You know what? You have an amazing outcome to the entire thing. Probably you may have an amazing weekend next weekend here. I see traveling, at least quick communication. A little obsession, possibly, right? But it is new, something that really sparks your heart. So yeah, cleaning out the closet this week here. Last energy, you may going through that with the Emperor here, Star. It's because you're stubborn, all right? But you know what? It is what it is. It's okay. Let's go on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius. What do we have for the Sagittarius? What do we have for the Sagittarius? Show me the Sagittarius. And please don't make it the moon or the tower, but I can't control that. Alright. Saggy. 10 of Swords. There's a moon. I'm already thrown into it. When I was shuffling, I was saying, please don't make it the tower or the moon, because they were in the pre-shuffle, right? And there's a moon on this deck. And what I this card, what I got first and foremost is the moon and the cracked foundation. We will see what this is about, right? We will see. 10 of Swords is an ending saying, all right, at least if you're regaining your sanity again. We have here Spear, heartache over what you no longer have. We have a Rabbit, too much concern with sexual matters. We have Sun, happiness and well-being. And we have a Peacock, beware of great pride. So some of you may have lost your sex partner. No, I will be kind, the best I can. 10 of Swords, 5 of Cups, 2 of Swords and 6 of Swords. And 3 of Wands underneath the deck. Heartache, Spear, heartache over what you no longer have comes with the 10 of Swords. There's really not that much to say. You have a lot of mental energy here. We have 3 Swords energies, which is all being in your head here. Happiness and well-being. I can explain. I get a lot of moon energy in this reading, because I see the moon. It's like a cycle. You're working here in a funny combination between the sun and the moon, where you are seeing things clearly, but you are sensing something. You're sensing your way into a new truth, right? It's going to be, it's very difficult to explain. You gotta bear with me here in terms of abstractions, because this energy is abstract. And that is what will make it difficult, especially if you would like to have things put into word, put into boxes. It's going to be a little difficult this week here. Heartache over what you no longer have. That is definitely here. There's a loss of sex. Maybe you lost passion. Maybe you lost a partner that you used to have sex with. There's definitely a lot of concern regarding sex. And a loss of it, the loss of it. It could be with a particular person, it could be in general. That will affect you this week. But as I said here, I get as though there's something that's been in your mind for a very long time. It's almost like when you go to bed, you have all of this here on you. It's like, I can't. It's going to bed with too many thoughts in your head. For some of you, it's that, you know, you're worried too much, and for those of you where it's not because you lost a partner or anything, it's that there's a lot of concerns in your head in general, and that does not do well for the libido. In all cases, we have happiness and well-being, beware of great pride. You're definitely enjoying that the sun is up. You will be enjoying going out into the sun. And it's almost like sitting, I get this energy here of sitting in the sun with an iced tea or something, but then you start questioning. It's like, where do I want to go? It's almost like, you know what, can I really say that you lost? For some of you, it's that if you have just gotten, or you spend a lot of time in your head regarding the end of a situation, right, in love, and you finally managed to let go. And then suddenly you realize that you kind of want to have sex again. And you're happy within yourself, but you're like, where do I want to go? It's almost like I want to have sex, but I don't want to deal with this stress again. That's very interesting. Beware of great pride with the 6 of Swords. It comes a little bit as with you here, with the 6 of Swords. That's an energy of being very proud of having left behind some kind of a conflict. But sometimes there may be a tendency here to look around at other people and then, you know, go a little bit saying, wow, they really know shit. Look out for that. Remember to look inside yourself here. Don't really get a strong energy here saying don't throw rocks if you live in a glass house yourself this week. We can all fall into this because the thing is what I get, or how can I say this? There's a little bit here of coming out of a not worrying so much anymore, and then sometimes looking down upon other people for worrying, and then I look at the table and you're still worrying. So, you know, this is what I said here. That's just a little bit of what I get. So you be careful not to fall into any kind of arrogance. We can all do it. But peacock, beware of great pride. That is this. It is this, look at all these feathers, which is about looking at everyone else and then forgetting to look at yourself. So that may have to do with the mindset here. Show me more about that one. King of Swords, King of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. Yes, we just got 2 kings and a queen. See, that's the thing. We do have a queen here who's very sensitive and all that, and then showing up with surrounded by men. One that has absolutely not that much empathy, another one who's far more focused on the material of it. Like, can't you just see things clearly, right? Can't you just see things clearly? I get this may be something that should be looked at a little bit, whether it's be you or someone you're dealing with, which is this about, you know, having fucking empathy or at least compassion for other people, understanding that we are different. Some people are more sensitive than others. They sense, like water signs typically, but people who have that, who embody the water energy, are more sensitive. They sense a lot. King of Pentacles, very, very practical, typical earth energy, which is very, well, the earth is a bit of a combination of all the elements, right? So they have a little bit of both. Well, air signs, for instance, here with the King of Swords energy can be very like, can't you just think your way out of your emotions? You can't think your way out of the emotions. But King of Swords can fall into that of being very arrogant prick. I call him the doctor. It's the doctor because doctors can sometimes be so fucking arrogant. If any of you ever been in you know, long story, I was just thinking about the doctor-nurse relationship, but, you know, I just got that energy here of, you know, be it you or someone else, don't throw with rocks when you live in a glass house yourself. Happiness, well-being, really, are you? Yeah, it's all about balance here this week. You're figuring out, yeah, it is. It's just, what's going on here with you is that you're trying to figure out where you just that you want to go, what brings you happiness, what kind of people do you want to spend your time with. And then sex is also very important here. I don't know why. It's probably friends with benefits situation, or maybe it's either that or you become more friends with your partner than sexual partner, right? That's definitely something regarding that. It really plays out differently for some. Yes, it's a friends with benefits, or you want sex. Another one, the one that tends to happen sometimes is that when you become more friends. And you, all right. So now we have here Capricorns. And I need something to drink. Hold on, Gabby. All right, and we're back, Gabby. Shuffling for Capricorn. Syvende til den 13. juni. Capricorn. 7. til den 13. juni. Capricorn, 6 of Swords underneath the deck. Let's see what we have for the Capricorn. What do we have for the Capricorns? We have a table, hard work ahead. A dog far away, someone is thinking of you. We have a hat, and we have a fair woman. Okay, I got a news of a birth or business opportunity with a fair woman here. Right, so table, hard work ahead. Is you, Capricorn, is probably like, you know, seeing a table that says, gives you, seeing a promise of hard work ahead is what do you call that? It's sweet music to a Capricorn, because it means work. Yes, it's basically that of saying, all right, so we have here a plan to build up a table. We need now to, we need you to invest into it. And we have the 6 of Swords here. With the 6 of Swords. Some of you are building up a boat. Me and my boats. I swear to God, one day I should probably tell you why, but I'm all about the boats. Boats, boats, boats. Although my boat is leaving my life now. I'll get a new one day. Long story. We will look into it, right? It's basically a new mindset. Hard work. We need to clarify that. A friend far away is thinking of you. 3 of Wands. I mean, these kind of go together. 3 of Wands and a friend who is far away. Someone who's in a distance from you is thinking of you. Maybe you have a friend that's at a distance from you and they're thinking, dang, Capricorn, you're fucking hard work. Is it because maybe someone here may be thinking that you're really, really hard work because you changed your mind? That could actually be it. A friend is thinking of you. What are they thinking? Shit, Capricorn. Capricorn is hard work. Capricorn has left the conflict. Capricorn is gone into a new mindset. They are fucking hard work. They may also want to, yeah, but this looking, I mean, I swear to God, they're looking at a distance. A dog far away is thinking at you. I'm just, sorry, I'm repeating myself. It's so in alignment with each other, these cards. A hat, you will be playing a different role, possibly in your work. You could be taking on a new project. 7 of Pentacles. You will be playing a different role, different hat. Taking on a different hat. I get as though this may have to do that you will be far more assertive in some in this whatever it is that's going on here. You are going into you're looking at things differently. Absolutely, it's like you already had the debate. You already had the conversation. You already been in a situation here where it was like, no matter what you said, nothing really moved. It is moving now. Somehow the wheels are now spinning. Right? It's still a little bit of a rocky water here. There's still some work that needs to be done. It's not ideal. Well, it is ideal because it's happening. But as everything in life, it's, you know this, it's not a dance on fucking roses. At least you're moving, right? This role you will be playing has a lot to do with that you're going to be looking at things critically. But you will be asserting it, saying, is this beneficial? Some of you, or I don't know if you, which jobs do we have this? I mean, I have it in my job, but you know, where it is that you have this role, where it is that you're looking at things. It could be working in accounting, right? Accounting, you do this in accounting, you do it in everything. Honestly, you do it in fucking everything. Engineers do it. When you do it with childcare, you do it. It is just that of planning, right? But it's more than planning. It's more of, you know, of, yeah. Show me more. Did I not? All right. Yeah. You're checking. All right. Anyway, you were playing a different role here. We have this woman, and then we have the Empress. For some of you, we do have a little bit of a pregnancy going on here. There's a woman here who could be your mother. For some of you, it's actually that you have a mother here who's thinking of you this week here. Thinking of how... Yeah. God, this is a complicated reading. Some of you may have a woman here in your life that's you don't have that much time, especially if you're working very hard here. Yeah. I do, however, also see something here, creative opportunity here happening in relation to a woman. She could be... Yeah, like she could be older than you. You are very... Oh my god, somewhere out of... What month are we in? I just got that someone is pregnant with a Capricorn. I don't know. But yeah, there's this... What the hell? Alright, throw me back here. Why do I keep getting pregnancy vibes with you? It's insane. I lost it, Cabby. I lost it. You have hard work ahead. Show me this distant friend. Alright, it's clarified by friend, okay? Friend. What the fuck is up with this friend? Great worry about nothing. Oh, like that. Alright, I get it. So let's summarize it, the entire thing here. You may have someone here, as I said, that's worried about that you have become very, very hard work. Because you changed. You're taking on a different role in life. You're not investing in them as you used to. Some of them may be worried that if this is someone that you're in distance from, someone here, I keep getting that someone is worrying that you got pregnant or that you have something else going on. But you have something else going on, whether or not it's pregnancy, I don't know. But definitely you are fostering something new here, and I see you being very happy. And there we have this Hersker, right? So I'm not gonna throw myself into this energy here, because this is an energy that I am, as a person, not a reader, but as a person, is sitting here going, why does this have to show up in a Capricorn reading? Can't you just reserve this to other signs? Because it is that of reconciling with someone. We have the Sun, we have the Tower, we have Temperance, we have the Emperor, Queen of Wands, and Justice. Sorry, Judgment. Oh, god damn it. Charming, I know. So it's happiness, something hitting you out of nowhere, following a time of healing, coming to terms with the past, right? Coming to terms with the past, new beginning. You have a new thing going on in your work, requires a lot of hard work. For others of you, if you are worried about a friend, if this is something that I have just gotten into your head, that a friend is worried about you and you start worrying, forget it, leave it, forget it, leave it, past, move on. Don't waste your time on this because you have something beautiful going on. Sorry, let's move on to Aquarius. Capricorn, you're so getting blacklisted if you don't make it come easier. It used to be so easy to do Capricorn's readings. What is going on now? Show me, what do we have for Aquarius? Aquarius. Aquarius. We have the Hierophant underneath the deck. Oh, wouldn't you love that? Doing things the traditional way. We have Scissor, disappointment in some affair. We have an Eye, trust your intuition. Camel, persevere and you will overcome problems. We have the Sphere woman again, who comes with a bell, announcement. What? Scissor, some disappointment in your affair. Could be in regards to family or your society that you live in. Meaning that the Hierophant is a representation of institutionalized ways of doing things. It is society. It's a formal knowledge. It's tradition. And it especially is in family. Then it's the family you're born into, right? Then we have Eye, psychic ability, trust your intuition. You're saying no to that for a minute here. Camel, persevere and you will overcome problems. Alright, we will see what's going to happen here. We have fair woman. Woman with blonde hair, grey hair, or something like that is going to make an announcement regarding some kind of a man. Or it's that this woman here is making an announcement that she is going somewhere particular, right? You will be disappointed because what's this disappointment about? You were dedicated to something here. You were dedicated to something here where it has to come to an end because there's something new going on, right? It might be that you're going to be feeling as though you have to do things the traditional way. And that of trusting your intuition, your gut feeling is being pissed on, right? I get as though you're bored. You meet this, this week I find that you will find situations where it is that you're bored. It's like being constrained sometimes. And you trust your intuition here. I see you sometimes shifting your, not wanting to trust your intuition, or you're saying no to your intuition because it is that you're disappointed. And for some of you, it is you're disappointed in a family member, you're disappointed in society, you're disappointed in general. But persevere and you will overcome problems. You find yourself in a situation where you're being hanged out to dry sometimes, right? Persevere and you will overcome problems. Is it because you're dealing with someone who is like this, Aquarius? Is it, I really get that you may sometimes have to deal with someone who can find that they feel sorry for themselves, right? And they become a little objectifying. And then you feel stuck on it. And you feel as though you can't be yourself, truly self, your intuition, you can't. There's something here about the environment that you're in, that you gotta be You should probably be mindful of whether or not, you know, you become too blocked, not because you have to remove yourself, but just, you know, remembering to feel yourself in it. It's, for instance, that of being a very, very creative soul, and then being in a work or school environment where your creativity is smothered, or it's being rejected. So yeah. It could have to do with a man who has dark hair. Not a family member. A man. It's something here about them. Oh, yeah. Them needing to be taken care of. And of course they come to Aquarius. It's like, I mean, come on. Yeah. Something here about your planning here. Persevere and you will overcome problems. I feel as though you're being blocked from going out sometimes. But society has opened up, so that's a bit weird. Alright, let's see. You are happy here. You I don't know if this has to do with someone. It's a sibling probably, or yeah, it could be that you're dealing with a sibling who sometimes, you know, it's a difficult thing to explain, that we love our siblings, but sometimes they piss us off. Because there's this energy here of choosing yourself as well. Or not being talked down to. Yeah, that it's especially if it's that you have someone here who don't trust that you have this psychic ability, or that you have this intuition, if your intuition is telling you something here. It just can also be a woman here, but show this woman. Oh, Aquarius, by the way. There may be a blonde woman here, or just a woman in your life. For some of you, especially if you are romantically interested in a woman, and this is someone from the past. I do see something about a woman from the past being of relevance. Don't know if it's in a teamwork, but there's something here about an announcement being made. That's it's very interesting. I can't. Do I really want to write? What's this? Trust my inner eye. There's a woman here who's very, very. She herself has a lot of a psychic ability. No, she could be. She is also very, very intuitive. The two of you sometimes clash together, but for some reason or another, the two of you are tied up together intuitively. I don't know if it is something about. It could be a person in your life that who themselves is very intuitive, inspiring you into intuition, and you know, sometimes we inspire each other, and then we have this other person here who's not. I don't know. It's just yeah. That was actually a good energy because it was very supportive. All right, so that I'm leaving here. It's like, you know, it's basically like having a friend in armor in a family, right? Alright, let's see. I also got, like, let's say that your mother is a mother and a daughter, inspiring each other. And then there's another family member there. Alright, forget it. We're moving on to Pisces. Show me the Pisces. Ooh, Pisces. 2 of Cups. Pisces. 4 of Cups. No, 4 Cups. That was the 4 of Wands. Wedding bells. We have here a box. You will receive a gift. Coins. Money will be coming to you. A lobster. A financial pinch. And we have crib. Birth or conception of a child or an enterprise. Or can we please just give me a simple reading? 4 Wands. Page of Swords. Chariot and 7 of Wands. Oh god, I'm already drained. Let's see here. You will be receiving a gift. It could come in terms of something about your home or your house, or yeah. It's almost like receiving, getting some kind of a communication, news regarding money that will come your way. So that will make room for buying a new house. Financial pinch. It may, however, mean that you may not have all the money you need in terms of buying a car. But you are absolutely here to fight for getting some kind of a new beginning. Be it a child or just a new business. You're setting up those foundations. 5 of Wands. There's a little bit of tension here. Regarding skills, I need to bring balance here. Alright, it is a simple reading. Why can't the other readings be like this? I'm already done. Your reading is done. Should I complicate it? Alright, let's do it. Show me more about this birth enterprise. Right. Following your heart, walking away into the mountains. You saying no to the traditional way of doing things because you want to do a new traditional way of doing things. You want the traditional way, but you want it to also be where you're following your heart, right? You have to make a choice regarding possibly your money here. That brings you into your head here. And it kind of brings you into your head to the extent where you forget to sleep. There's always something here about wanting to satisfy or not. Some of you have, especially you Pisces men, you may have a woman in your life that for some reason, the way that you perceive this woman is, oh dang, that's a very demanding person. Because they want the finest. You will have a tower moment. It's like a phone call is going to come in from someone in a position of power. And there will be reason to celebrate because you're getting this you're getting money. Money is coming your way. That's it, we're done. You're getting, some of you is a new home, it's a new being in a new environment surrounded by people who actually fucking care. Right? And you will start looking at it and say, all right, I'm ready for something new to begin. That's it. Am I going to go into all of it? No, because this is beautiful. We're done. No need to complicate your reading like all of the other signs. Why, you know what? This is probably how the reading should be done in the future. Now we are on to the collective. Collective, or whoever needs it. 3 of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. What do we have then? We have Peacock, don't be so arrogant. No. We have Shield, you need to defend yourself. We have a Rooster, arrogant person you should not cross. And we have Fire. Wonderful. Alright, so we have Beware of Pride, you need to defend yourself. A Rooster, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. We have Fire, strong, emotional, passionate, of love or hate. I am basing upon these energies, I am leaning towards hate. Saying that there's going to be a situation this week where you will feel a need to defend yourself, take up the shield. However, don't be afraid to ask for help if you need to, right? Because there is a person here. 2 egos are going to clash. Right, that's absolutely it. 2 egos are going to crash. There's a Rooster. You may not consider them to be a danger, right? They look like a rooster. Don't fucking cross them. They can scream havoc, right? And can bring havoc by screaming. They can chase you. They're Rooster. Even turkeys are a little bit, you know. But yeah, the Rooster don't. They will fight for it. And beware of great pride. So there is this energy here about remembering to look outside yourself, right? Look at your surroundings. Especially if you yourself trigger people. What do I mean by that? Is that sometimes we can find ourselves in an environment where unfortunately we are faced with someone who don't like us, right? They don't like you. Maybe you challenge them. Maybe you hurt their pride. And even though it's not, we shouldn't be silenced because of it, there's still just a little bit of a warning clock saying don't cross them. How can I explain it? For instance, there are situations where there's no point engaging in a debate, right? We want to stand up for ourselves, but sometimes we gotta acknowledge there's no point in it because there's not going to be any winner. It's the 5 of Swords. It is especially I've seen it a lot where people are like, but I want them to understand. I really want them to understand. I want them to understand, so they keep returning to the conflict. Best thing to do is to understand you will never ever get them to understand. You will waste your life trying to get them to understand. The best thing to do is to walk away. And sometimes we can't walk away, but then at least, instead of, alright, being, when you are for instance, if this isn't family members or some typical example, family member, where you can't just walk away, you can't just cut them out. Well, then you learn when to look at your watch and do this and saying, it's time to go home. Or, it's time for me to go up and, watch Netflix. No point in trying to win the debate, because whenever you try and bring forth an argument, if you're dealing with a Rooster here, they simply will not allow it, so they will find another argument, even if it's that you are the worst thing that ever happened to humanity. But fortunately we have people like that in the world. 3 of Swords, 3 of Wands, 4 of Pentacle, High Priestess, and the Page of Cups. Now with the High Priestess and the Rooster, could it be a tarot person? Could it be a tarot person? Could it be a tarot reader? Maybe. Could it be someone who pretend? No, I'm not even gonna go there. I don't really feel as though I'm gonna piss people off. So it's fine. I piss people off all the time. Fortunately, that's part of my charm. Arrogant, boastful person you should not cross comes with the High Priestess. It's someone who doesn't trust. All right. They rely a lot on their own inner knowledge of the world. And they don't look outside, but that's what I get here with you. Is it like beware of great pride? It is this difference between relying solely on what it is that you know, but then remembering to look at this peacock, if you can see it, but the peacock. Imagine the peacock with all of those feathers. All of these feathers, there's an eye, right? Imagine a peacock. I can't put it forward because the mic is here. All of these feathers represent an eye. When it is that we have it, the peacock, perhaps the feathers inside, the peacock is looking inside. That is also what is very important, that we look inside ourselves. So for instance, to also become aware of our own trigger points, become aware of our own thoughts, become mindful. That is mindfulness. But it's so important also to have it to look outwards, to look, it's kind of like this movement of looking outside, to keep a lookout for the triggers, and then look inside. It's like a movement that happens all the time. It's like an input coming from the outside inside, right? And then figuring out all the processes that are activated by it. No, it makes no sense probably, but it is that of being aware. Look around you, look to your environment, know when to defend yourself and know when to fucking fall back, because there's no victory. I'm not seeing the Five of Swords here, I'm feeling it. But I have seen the Five of Swords past couple of weeks a lot. It is not the Five of Swords. And that is a good thing it's Five of Swords is not here. Because if the Five of Swords were here, it would be an indication of the fucking conflict taking place. But a need to defend yourself. It may even have to be about how much you invest. How much money do you give? How much what? Yeah, here we have the King of Pentacles. It's basically understanding that you have a lot of experience, right? And it has to do with your new beginning. See, here we have it, right? We have this new beginning coming out of nowhere, like the tower crashes, then we have the moon, someone gets confused about someone having moved away, they come in with quick communication, brings drama with them, and with the drama comes the Five of Swords. Bitch, please, I want to say no. Oh, is this, I can't deal with it. I get annoyed when I see these energies, because people like these, they piss me off. The rooster, right? You can see that would piss me off. So if this was me, I would need to be very mindful, because that would be a trigger. It's like, where you have to take a few breaths and say, don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care. Think about the rock, think about the rock. They are just an annoyance, but it can be difficult. Show me this High Priestess there. Oh my god, especially because this is like someone who has this idea that they know exactly how to heal everything, the family dynamic, they know the answer to everything. Problem is they may sit with the money, so I don't know. Yeah, strong emotional, passionate and hate. They are probably triggering some kind of a father wound here. Which is with this here, we have this is a child wound being possibly for some of you, right? It doesn't have to be that you have a big massive child wound. It's just that they are triggering, they could be triggering this emotion related to having your dreams crashed or related to having your being told that your ideas are stupid or something like that. It is this, yeah, the Emperor here, right? Now this goes in many directions, but meaning that this is a person, right? If they got their way, they would have you or whoever they are targeting to become submissive. If they were targeting someone else who's not a submissive bitch, I was just bastard. That's where things get triggering, right? So look out for that. You need to defend yourself there, right? Defend yourself, saying no, you have other things to. It's basically defending yourself. I get like turn your attention somewhere else. Strong emotions. Don't let anyone here come in and piss on your parade. Alright, that is what we have here for you. I will see you next time. Take care. Ciao.